Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. So tonight I'm going to leave the festival beers alone. I've done a hell of a lot, and so we're just going to go for a random beer. And it's a beer that I picked up from B&M Bargains in Radford, Nottingham, the other day. And I've seen it in another B&M Bargains. And it's by a company called WickWar Wessex Brewing Company. And it's their porter. Station Porter? Is that the name? Or is it called the Apparition? How many names on the bloody bottles? You've got Apparition there. And then Station Porter there. On the back, the tale of the ghostly visitor. Established in the 1800s, WickWar Wessex Brewery, try and say that a load of times, is a part of the Wessex folklore. Stories abound, telling tall tales of our beer and how it came into being. Take Station Porter, so it is called Station Porter, that's good, at least I know what it's called now. Our premium ebony ale. They say that the ghost of something kingdom, Hambard Kingdom? Brunel walks the old tracks of the Bristol and Gloucester Railway running alongside our brewery. Some say he's looking for the 10:52 to Bristol Temple Meads. We'd like to think he's looking for the perfect pint of stout. We don't know the truth, but we do know that the tables should be told over a pint. Fables, not tables. So, 6.1%, so it's got some, oomph to it. Let's give it a pour. Yeah, B&M have got 2 or 3 of these from this brewery. And always good to see new beers. And it's always nice if you've got the cash to buy them as well at the time. Because obviously on a budget, you can't always be buying lots of beers. Got a best before date of April 19, so it's not short date. And I know B&M do buy a lot of short dated beers, which, you can't fault them. Because you're buying for a minimum price. The company don't want to lose too much money on the beers. So they'll sell them X amount of pallets of beers to get rid of. And, or they'll come to an agreement, to sell them cheaper. And that's how it works. So, lovely black colour. Good, slightly off-white head. And a decent head on it. Look, you'd think it was Guinness, wouldn't you? I mean, looking at that there. Really, obvious ebony colour, like it says. Not a lot of smell to it, to be fair. Again, still suffering from a bit of a cold. No, I'm not getting much smell. A slight maltiness, but right, I'll take a couple of sips because I've just drank St. Peter's citrus beer. Wasn't overly enamoured with that. Definitely malts in the taste. Definitely can taste the strength as well. Other than that, a bit of burnt toffee in the smell, or toasted, burnt or toasted, and that's coming through in the taste, in the aftertaste as well. As you get further down, taste is starting to show up. Bit of a surprise that it hasn't got more of a smell to it. Right, so what's it called? WickWar. Oh my god, I'm bloated now. I only had 2 drinks. Well, not even 2 drinks yet, 'cause I haven't drank it yet. So it's WickWar ST Station Porter. There we go. So, on ratebear.com, loading me up a treat, I know that. 3.29 out of 5 from 132 ratings. So, bloody hell, made me belly bloat up, I know that. A smooth, dark ruby brown ale with an aroma of roast malt, coffee and rich fruit. Well, I didn't. I got some malt, but I certainly didn't get coffee or rich fruit. It has a similar complex and spicy, rich, bittersweet taste and a long, smooth, warming roast finish. A multi-award-winning porter, great for those winter evenings or try it straight from the fridge in the summer. Oh. Okay. So, very smooth and full of flavour, rounded and bodied, easily drinkable and makes you want more. Another one. A smooth, medium-bodied, thin-textured porter that features subtle coffee and fruit flavours but feature more in the aroma. For its relatively high percentage, it goes down very easily and you can find yourself going through 3 or 4 before you know it. Clear bottle from a local B&M bargain store. Poured into an old glass. Why is it telling? They tell you the name of the glass they're pouring it into, and to be honest, what does it mean? Don't mean bob hoop to me. But anyway. Lovely ruby hue to the body. Beige crown on top. Chocolate and coffee notes in both the aromas and flavour. I did get the coffee notes and the flavour and a bit of chocolate, but certainly not in the aroma. I couldn't smell it. Semi-sweet throughout, an uncomplicated and simple porter with all the right attributes. Liked it. On holiday in Wales, black, dark brown coloured body with an off-white head with a spicy malt coffee aroma. A spicy malt coffee light, sweet, bitter taste with an alcoholic bitter finish. Yeah, you definitely get the alcoholic bitter at the end. So, pour the rest in. And to say the first beer I had was a 4.7%, this is 6.1. And I'm not even a third down the glass. And already, woof. And it's a thing with drinking different beers. And I'm sure I'm not the only person, you know. You start mixing your beers and you get steaming much faster. Stay on the same beer all night. You can drink probably 10 or 12 and be relatively okay. That's why lager drinkers can drink so much, you know. But start mixing and you're bladdered within 3 or 4, you know, or certainly on your way. Definitely getting that rich fruit now. Definitely. I don't know if it's all beers, you know, because obviously I've only been reviewing a few months, and you know, even though you get tastes, trying to pick out those tastes and aromas, it's not easy. You know, these people who are getting a multitude of tastes and aromas, whether it's all true tastes and aromas, I don't know, but if I read other people's reviews online and then try and pick them out myself, and if I can pick them out, then most people can. Because I'm certainly not as gifted as some of these other people are. The rich fruit is eclipsing everything else. There's hints of chocolate, hints of coffee there, but it's the rich fruit, and boy, there's that strength, that 6.1% really comes through, because I can feel it on my blooming head, you know. Go for a lie down after this. I'm supposed to be doing some work on the internet tonight. I sod the internet, I'm going to go and watch a film, go sleep. And the wife comes in. What are you doing asleep? So, while I'm thinking about the taste, father-in-law and that just come back from France and bought me some nice French beers. So, Bière de Gourgues, Gentilhomme de Provence Châteauins, whatever that means. So, that's a newbie from France. And then from the same, and that's a amber. This is a blonde, Bière de Gourgues, Mille de Lavande de Valençol Saffron de Foucault Liqueur. And it's a blonde. Another newbie, future reviews. And then two that look exactly the same. Yeah, I can't distinguish any difference. Fancy picking up two the same. I mean, you can't argue the toss, but 7% volume on that, and it's La Belle Provence, beer refermenté en bottle à base d'extra. So basically, I think that's a fermented beer, and it's a number 3. So is that number? Yeah, number 3 as well. So non-pasteurised. So I'll have to do some looking at them. What's the percentage on these then? One's a 5.6. I bet the other one's 5.6. Oh, no, 6.2. So, you know, whenever I go anywhere on holiday, or when I'm on holiday, I'll actually do beer reviews abroad, because I'll take my camera with me next time I go to Salou or somewhere, and just pick up a load of beers and do some online reviews abroad. Take the beer to the room, another review. Yeah, I bet in a week I'll be able to get through 70 or 80 reviews. Hey, I'll drink the bloody bar. But anyway, get back to this. So, aroma. Do you know, there's more aroma now. It's 2/3 of the glass down than there was at the top. I don't understand it. I've got a blocked up nose, so, but anyway. And in that aroma, the rich fruit, that fruitiness is in the aroma, really good. Hints of coffee and chocolate in the background, but the rich fruit is the main thing, and definitely malty as well. I can understand why one of the other reviewers said you could easily drink 3 or 4 of these, because it started off, dare I say, a little bland. No smell, and I'm thinking, oh, what's this? And as I've progressed down the pint, it's actually transformed into a really good beer, unless it's the drink, unless it's the alcohol content. But as I've gone down and it's worked into my palate and, into my body, obviously, it's gotten better as you go down. I mean, that's sign of a good pint. I mean, I've had Marston's Ode Roger, which is 7.4%. Started off good. By the time I got down to the bottom, it was horrible. I absolutely hated it. Whether it was a bad bottle, not sure. Or an off brew, I don't know what. Could have been any of them. I'll have to re-review it. But this is a revelation. And it's like the last review I did. I did a review of St. Peter's Citrus Beer. And because I was expecting something amazing, I had it, and it wasn't as good, anywhere near as good as I thought it was going to be. Yet this beer, as like Harry Potter, exceeded my expectations. Really good beer, and definitely a classy beer. Oh, well impressed with that. So out of 5. Before I'm too bladdered to talk anymore. Wow. I'm going to give it a whopping 4.6 out of 5. That was a barnstormer. Gonna have to try the other one. The other one now. I have drank the other one that well, it's not one not. So Station Porter from WickWar. Oh, and at B&M Bargains as well. If you don't live anywhere near where their brewery is, that was amazing. Thanks for watching. See you soon.